Hey everyone, today we'll write a C program for bubble sort. So bubble sort is a brute force application, and in the bubble sort what we do is that we compare adjacent elements of the list and exchange them if they are out of order. So by doing it repeatedly, we end up bubbling up the largest element to the last position on the list. So I'll just type this pseudocode for bubble sort. So the pseudocode should be like, we have an input array, and in input array I will vary from 0 to say n minus 2, because the last element is not considered because we are starting from 0, and the last most element will be sorted. And for j will vary from again 0 up till n minus 2, and since the last elements will be sorted, we can even remove I from here. If we want, we can keep it as n minus 2 just for the sake of it, but keeping it as n minus 2 minus I reduces the time or reduces the iterations of a C program. And suppose if array of j plus 1 is less than array of say j, then swap both the elements. So I'll quickly type a C program around it. Hashtag include stdio.h in main program, printf, enter size of array, will input the size of the array, scan the array. And then n is the size of the array. So we can initialize the array by asking the user every time about the input, like what is the first number, what's the second number, or we can just go ahead and initialize the array with the help of a random number. Array has been defined. I can rather define this array when I have taken the size of this, though this was not available in the older concepts of C, older versions of C, but now this is a perfectly valid statement, int array of n in the middle of the program, because we have even inputted the value of n here. So now what I'll do is that I'll initialize the array with rand. So that's what I was talking about. Since like we can initialize the array with the help of a random function, or what we can do, we can ask the user to keep entering all the numbers up till the length of the array. Since I'm using rand, what I will do is now I have to include standard library, which I've included now. Rand can give a very large value, so I'll just divide it mod 100 so that it just gives me 2-digit number. Only 2 digits. So we get suppose our number is 1 2 3 2 7 5, so I will just get 35 out of it. We can even proceed with 1 2 3 to 5, but that creates an issue with comparing all the numbers, so we just initialize with 2 digits number so that it will be easier for us to compare. Now once I have the number, once I have had the array initialized, I will just go ahead and print the array. For I is equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus, printf mod d array of I. We can give some spaces in between mod d. Otherwise what we can do is that we can write mod 5d here. It will give 5 spaces indent. Now I will write a C program for bubble sort. So for bubble sort, what I need to do is for, as per the program, for I is equal to 0 to n minus 2 and j is equal to n minus 2 minus I. So for I is equal to 0, I is less than n minus 2. If I put equality, then I can give it as n minus 1. Anyway, for I is equal to 4, j is equal to 0, j is less than n minus 2 minus I, j is plus plus. I rather prefer this style, like j is equal to 0, j is equal to 1, j is equal to less than equal to, I keep it as less than equal to n minus I, or j plus plus. Even if you keep it as j is less than n, it will still work, and it's even easier to remember. Same applies for I. Like if I keep I as I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to n, I plus plus, even these work. But n minus 2 minus I is so that we are comparing only the elements that will be out of order. So if that happens, so if adjacent elements are different, if our array is there in j, if array of j plus 1 is less than array of j, so less than array of j, then we can swap. Okay, let me write a code for swap as well. Temp, I will have a temporary variable, let me declare I j temp. So I'll keep array of j in temp, array of j plus 1, array of j. In array of j, I'll keep array of j plus 1. In array of j plus 1, I will keep temp. Now elements have been swapped. We can just go ahead and print the sorted array. So I will just copy paste these lines. Here it should be array and not a. Sorry. Sorted array. This code should ideally run. Let me check for all the declarations. I is equal to 0. I has been declared, j has been declared, temp has been declared. We'll just go ahead and compile. gcc bubble sort mod d. Okay, in line number 11 somewhere there is a problem. This should be mod d and d. Sorry, mod d. Size of the array as 10. So is this sorted? It is not sorted because the last element is not being sorted properly. What I will do is here n minus 2 minus I, n minus 1. It will let it go up till equality. Okay, if I keep it as n minus 2, what I need to do is that these should go up till n minus 2. So there should be an equality here. Otherwise, if I remove the equality, I need to remove one of the signs. J is less than equal to, so it should go up till the last element. So it was not able to go to the last element now. Now this should compile properly. ./a.out. Size of the array is 10. Our sorted element is now proper. 15, 21, 35, 49, 77, 89. Let me give for some other size of array. So array of size is 15. Yeah, the elements are sorted. So this was just a C program for bubble sort. Thanks.